Hello YouTube, this is going to be the first video on my new channel, and I just thought we'd do a deck profile on my favorite decks. This is my Sky Scourage Norleras deck. If you don't know what he does, basically you pay 1,000 life points. You send all cards on the field and in the hands of both players to the graveyard, and then you draw a card. However, normally, in order to get him out, you need to remove from play 1 light fairy type and 3 dark fiend types. It's kind of difficult, but we can cheat with Phantom of Chaos and do it the easy way. So let's get on with the deck profile. We won the 1 Armageddon Knight to start dumping our combo pieces, which is either a Plague Spreader, a Malicious, or Norleras. Dark Armed, we run a lot of darks, and with all the graveyard control with these two and Phantom Chaos, it's pretty easy to get out. Double Dark Grepher. Not only can we start dumping combo pieces, but we're gonna let high level dark monster so we can discard, special summon him, then start dumping more cards so we can still have our normal summon for Phantom Chaos. Diamond Dude is in here because he's a dark, which works well with Dark Grepher and Creeping Darkness. He's a Destiny Hero target, which works well with Destiny Draw, and his effect isn't that bad. I can mill up one of these pieces and activate it next turn. Triple Malicious, he's one of the main combo pieces in this deck. If you draw him, I do have the 1 Mallet. Normally, it's a rare occasion when you get multiple Mallet in hand, but it's also a rare occasion when you get Magical Mallet. Normally, when I have multiple, I do get this in one of my next 2 cards, so I get pretty lucky with it. And he's also a D-Dot target, so it worked out pretty good. I run Double Plasma, because he's a D-Dot target, he's a Dark for Grepher, Creeping Darkness, and he's a traded target too, he's level 8, which is really good. Boars I have in here because he's a Dark, which works well, and I can discard him with this to special summon it, instead of wasting my normal summon, which I can save for Phantom of Chaos. Phantom of Chaos has been multiple. I've tripled him for a good reason. He lets this deck work. I target 1 effect monster in my graveyard and banish it. He gains that effect and the attack. We don't care about the attack, we want the effect. And what we can do is when we get these 3 cards in the graveyard, and we can normal summon this, we banish Norleras, we use its effect, drop everything, draw 1 card. Then we can do Malicious and Plague Spreader. So now there are no cards in either player's hand, there's nothing on your opponent's field, and the only card on your field is the Beals, and it's incredibly difficult to get rid of while top decking. We have the double Norleras in here because of Dark Grepher, and he's a trading target. And we can dump it with Armageddon Knight, we can discard him, special summon Grepher. Works quick. He's the heart and soul of this deck. Without him, this deck doesn't work well. We have Summoner on because we run quite a bit of spells. He'll let you search out your last either. You can go into Armageddon Knight, dump 1 XYZ into Evolve over here, dump some more cards, top deck Phantom of Chaos if you need to. Other than that, nothing really. Then we run the Double Dark Creator. He's a wicked good. We run a lot of dark targets, and he's a good last resort card. You like to see him late game. And you can just discard him with Grepher, special summon it, and he's a trading target. For the spells, we run 1 Allure, because we run a lot of dark monsters and we like draw power. Creeping Darkness, if you banish 2 dark monsters from the graveyard, which we run a lot of, try not to banish one of these 3 though, because they're wicked good. We add 1 level 4 dark monster from our deck to our hand. So we can search out Diamond Dude if we need a D-draw target. We can search out Grepher if we need to start dumping cards, and we can add Phantom of Chaos if we really need to. Triple D-draw, we have the Destiny Heroes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 targets for it. It's pretty good. Foolish, start up pieces. The 1 Lance, I like Lance because we don't main deck MST. It's all over here. So we do like a little bit of protection. We have this Magical Mallet to shuffle in what we don't need, like multiple Mallets in hand. We run Rhoda to add Diamond Dude for the Destiny draw targets, or we can even add Dark Griffer or Armageddon Knight if we need to. We have the 3 trade-in because we run these two, and these two, all level 8s. And we can use those to start dumping them. And with these 4, you can use them with Creeping Darkness. So fill up your graveyard with darks faster. Let me just run the 3 upstart for consistency. Onto the side deck. We run the 2 Royal Decree because we don't run traps. The 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror because we don't run lights, and it can hurt a lot of decks. We have 2 Deck Dev just because we can use it, and it works out well. We got the 2 Zombie World. This hurts Geargia, this hurts Bujins. Hurts a couple other decks, but there's another reason it's in here, and we'll get it when we get to a couple other cards. We have the side decked 3 MST because we don't main deck them. Some decks like a lot of back row, we side them in just in case. Now, the biggest reason we have Zombie World in here is this card, Rivalry Warlords. If you don't know what this card does, each player can only control 1 type of monster. Types are like Warrior, Dragon, Spellcaster, those. What Zombie World does, and it would change everything on the field to zombie type. And if we run a lot of zombies in hand, so we can normal summon Plague Spreader if we really need to. But what this does is, when you have this and this on the field, all your cards become zombie types. So your opponent cannot normal summon anything. Unless it's a zombie type monster. Same goes for you, but you run the Plague Spreader. So once you get your build set up, there's really nothing else your opponent can do to get rid of it. And then when you get rid of the ability to normal summon, that just takes it away. You win there. You have Goza Match because Sylvans are a thing, Hat is a thing. They have different attributes, and this takes pretty good care of it. Now on to the extra deck. We're on 2 Beals because we have easy access to it and it's ridiculous. We want 1 Celestial Wolflord Blue Cyrus. He's a good go-to rank 6. Say we have a dead Greffer in hand and we need to start making some synchros. He's in here for that. Now, we have Crimson Blader, who's a good staple level 8 synchro, in case we need it. Dark End is actually wicked good popping those pesky cards that you really need to get rid of, like Yu-Gi-Oh! Armor. And they'll set it, and then you can just synchro into this and pop it. We have Gaia Knight, because he's another go-to rank 6. Not rank 6. Level 6 synchro. Just go into it. And then we can work our way from there. Maybe special summon another Plague. And with him, we can go into one of our other level 8s. We have Infinity Doom Dragon because we like this deck empties its hand pretty fast, especially with Norleras. But these discard, this discards. It just goes away quick. So he's pretty good. Now Scrap Dragon. Scrap Dragon's wicked good in here. What you can do is, if you get out Beals and Scrap Dragon, you can use Scrap Dragon effect, target one of their cards, and then you target Beals. The eldest card will be destroyed, but Beals over here cannot be destroyed by battle or by card effects. So you're basically get a free pop of any card on their side of the field. Then we run the Stardust Dragon, the Stardust Spark. We don't really go into them, but they're there in case we need them. Void Ogre is in here for something like Spellbooks, where if they do manage to top deck something like a Secrets or a Fate or a Tower after you Norleras, there's nothing they can do after that point. That's it for the synchros. And the XYZs is pretty basic. You have the 1 Giga Cowboy, the 1 Lebubble Chain, the 1 Maestroke, and the 1 101. They're just pretty good go-to XYZ cards. I'm thinking about maybe taking out Maestroke for an Exciton night, but I'm not really sure. Well, that wraps up the deck profile, guys. This is the first video that's going to be on my new channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. Maybe comment a couple decks that you would like to see in the future. And if you'd like, I can also do a duel with this deck, show off what it can do. Alright guys, well, I'm signing off. Thanks for watching.